Today we are going to be setting up your Destiny accounts. So we're going to be starting here on the CCS homepage. And from here, you will simply need to type in front. Don't click the whole thing so it's highlighted in blue like that. Hit the left arrow so that the cursor is flashing in front of CCS. And you're going to type Destiny, DESTINY dot, so that the whole thing reads destiny.ccs.k12.nc.us, and then hit enter. On this screen, you're going to go to middle school libraries on the right and find our school. The schools are listed alphabetically, so you'll find New Century International Middle School right down here and click our site. From our Destiny home site, you notice there are some very helpful links. First of all, there's a link to Accelerated Reader here for you. And there's also a link to our Mac and VIA ebooks. Below that, there's a symbol of really cool and helpful project creation tools that you can use for your classwork. And we'll look at some of those later on. But from here, this is where you would go to log into your own Destiny site. If you've already created your account with me before, you can go up to the right-hand side and just click Log In. You'll use your lunch number and your birth date to log in. But if you've not yet created your Destiny account with me, you need to go over to Create Account. From here, you'll enter your last name, and then you're going to enter your barcode. Your barcode is the same thing as your lunch number or your PowerSchool ID. So just enter that information and then click Next. You're going to use your username is going to be your barcode, which is your lunch number or your PowerSchool ID. So retype that. And then you're going to go to your password. Your password is going to be your birth date, 2 digits for the month, 2 digits for the day, and the last 2 digits of the year. So if you were born in 2005, you would put 05. You're going to confirm your password, type in it again, 2 for the month, 2 for the day, the last 2 of the year. And then here you're going to put your school email address. And your school email address is the first 3 letters of your first name, the first 3 letters of your last name, and the last 4 digits of your barcode or your lunch number at student.ccs.k12.nc.us, and then hit save. Now that you are here and you're logged in, notice you have an additional tab that says My Info. On this tab, you can find any books that you have checked out, and you'll see when they are due, any fines that you have, and how much you owe, any books that you have on hold, and whether or not it's here. This will change from pending to ready once your book is in. And then if anybody has recommended books for you, okay, or suggested that you might like them, that will be here under recommended titles. All right. A lot of good things here once you're logged into your own Destiny account. Destiny is also where you go to find books, so click on the catalog tab. Right here's your basic library search, and the results you get depend on the type of search you do. A keyword search will garner the most results because it's looking anywhere in the record for a word. A title will go to that word that you're looking for in the title of a book, obviously. The author will look at the name of the author. A subject search will do what that book is about. And a series would look for a specific series of books. You can also trim your results by what type, if you maybe only want to look for ebooks or you only want to look for print books. You can narrow that down that way. And you can also narrow it down by AR. Not up here where it says reading level, because that's not AR. Right under here where it would say reading programs, you could click Accelerated Reader and then put in your AR level. So maybe your level is like a 4.2 to a 5.5, and maybe you want only chapter books. So you want something that's worth at least 3 points to 5 points. Now when you do your search, it's only going to look for books in that level that are worth this amount of points. And you can clear that all out by hitting reset. Once you find a book that you want to read, I'm going to put in Legend by Marie Lu because it is one of my favorites. You can see if we have it and if it's available. Okay. These ones here, that's an ebook. Okay. This one you could read right here on your computer or on your app. This is the print book in our library. Notice it is not currently available. But what you could do, if you click on the title, is you can put a hold on it. All you have to do is hit hold it. Now, this student, my demo student, has already put a hold on this book. When you go to hold it, you would just click as soon as possible and save, and I will get an email saying that you want that book next. So when it gets checked in, a message bar will pop up on our computer saying that you want this book, and then we'll get it to you. You can also write reviews on books, and you can read reviews, other people's reviews, right? So you can just click add a review and put a review on a book as well. Keep in mind, all reviews come to me for approval first. So don't get yourself in trouble by writing things that I'm going to have to turn into the office. But please feel free to write reviews on books, especially the books that you love, to help other students as they're looking for something good to read. Back in this record here for a second, above the hold it button, this is also where you could recommend. So if I wanted to recommend this book to somebody, all I have to do is put in their name. So for example, I'm going to recommend this book, my friend Mrs. Smalls. I would find her. Again, comments come to me first, make them appropriate, and then I would hit save. All right. And then she would get in her info tab, she'd get a notification that she has a book that has been recommended for her. All right. Just like I have one here. I hope this helps you as you are looking for books in our library. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And this begins our Destiny search together.